Prims gives reliable and precise control of your production process from start to finish. One customer said, "I never thought it would be so easy to set up and use. There was very little training, and it is truly a right-out-of-the-box product. We've reduced our errors and ingredient losses by almost 100%. Prims operates anything from large-scale automated bulk ingredient systems to semi-automatic scaling systems. The Prim system operates your automated batching equipment, performs batch and ingredient lot number tracking, and improves accuracy and accountability. It records the whole batching process, including scaling deviations, and ingredient usage. It can also record the process variables related to the batch on its way to packaging, such as mix times, baking or cooking temperature and time, temperatures of toppings or added ingredients with their lot numbers, and equipment speeds and setups. Prims takes into account sub-recipes within the batch and overlapping of batches where process equipment combines batches into a continuous stream. It also accounts for rework and scrap. The Prim system can also transmit the batch number to the labeling machines and report the inventory and production data to the office accounting system. Once the ingredients are in the database, the next step is to create formulas, which are comprised of automatic and manual ingredients, sub-formulas, processes, instructions, and mix times. Notice here the ingredients marked in red. This is telling us that in this rule case, the amounts entered are above the acceptable ratio of flour in the formula. Prims has rule cases to help prevent operator entry errors, such as putting in 700 versus 70 pounds of an ingredient. Now let's go to creating a work plan. This example shows the creation of a work plan for a bread mixer. A supervisor can view the status of each operator's work plan simultaneously. The Prim system also has the option of ordering the batches at the operator terminals rather than creating the work plan at the computer. After starting the work plan, Prims downloads your formula and the number of batches to the production line controls. An industrial terminal displays the formula and the number of batches ordered to the operator. He will then follow the instructions and begin the first batch with the press of a button. The operator can make only the adjustments you allow, and these adjustments are recorded by the Prims software. When using the lot tracking module, Prims tracks the ingredient lot numbers as they are being used for each batch automatically, and also by manual entry at the mixing stations. The batches are tracked through the production equipment. Prims operates as if you assigned a crew of invisible quality control people to follow each batch down the production line with a clipboard. As they follow each batch, they record machine settings such as temperatures, humidity and speeds, icing temperatures, added ingredients and their lot numbers, piece weights, or whatever you have instructed them to record. You can also alert the personnel that the process variables are out of recipe tolerance because Prims has sent down the recipe's process variable settings to the machine's PLCs. When the batch reaches the packaging equipment, Prim sets the labeling machine to mark the packages with the batch number, timestamp, or date code. The Prim system even takes into account that adjacent batches have a percentage of overlap and communicates this to the labeling machines accordingly. You now will be able to track an individual package back to its source batch in seconds, and you will see an improvement in production processes resulting in less cripples and higher quality. With this type of control, you can virtually eliminate ingredient losses and bad batches, resulting in increased productivity and profits. Our customers have reported that with the reduction in bad batches and the elimination of overscaled ingredient usage, they have experienced a return on investment within the first 6 months. Prims gives you greater reliability and less maintenance because it doesn't incorporate computers on the plant floor. It uses these PLC-based operator stations at the mixers, which can replace all of these controls: weigh controller, liquid meters, mixer times, temperature controls, and operator terminal. These stations can also perform the following. You can use them for manual scaling and minor pre-scaling. You can use them for piece weight checking and process data entry. You can have product quality pictures automatically displayed for the current product being run on the line. These operator panels can also accept barcode scanners. PRIMS records the scaling and process deviations for each batch so quality control problems can be tracked. Looking at the production report, there is an accountability of any changes as to what was ordered and what was produced. Real inventory usages are also recorded by PRIMS for inventory control. The formula and inventory data in PRIMS can also be easily linked to your existing Office software. The PRIMS system will record the actual amount of the scaled inventory used, giving you a real accounting at each usage point and for each batch. The system will not allow over or under scaling outside of the tolerances that production management dictates. With the Receiving and Inventory module, you will have an exact accounting of all the ingredients received and what was ordered and was actually used. With this information, you will be able to identify inventory discrepancies and losses. PRIMS assures a perfect batch every time. No raw materials are wasted. Every process and material used is controlled and recorded. PRIMS technology begins to pay for itself by eliminating operator errors, assuring a perfect batch every time, reducing ingredient losses by 95%, reducing batch cycle times by 20%, ensuring 100% conformance to batch specifications, increasing production yield by at least 5%. One customer was experiencing an average of 8 bad batches per week at the cost of $350 per batch, which equals $2,800 per week, or $145,600 per year. See what the savings in this ingredient usage on just 5 ingredients can be just by reducing losses from 4% to 1%. Use the following prices for these bulk ingredients. Based on making a 3% improvement in scaling operations alone, the total estimated savings for these 5 ingredients for the first year are as follows, with a total savings of $162,750. The total saved for just the 5 ingredients was $162,750. Add this to the $146,600 saved from eliminating the bad batches, and you have $309,350. The PRIMS batching system had a cost of $75,000 with hardware included, so the ROI was within the first 3 months. With our latest development in PRIMS, we are confident that PRIMS will be able to give you a return on investment of 6 months or less, and we encourage you to contact us. Why not get a system that will stem the loss of ingredient waste and also give you an improvement in production processes, resulting in less cripples and higher quality? And if you're looking for a lot tracking solution, PRIMS is your answer because it will make you money instead of costing you money. Call us today and get started on improving your bottom line.